Hello, hello, and welcome to Aquarius Tarot. How are you doing? Thank you so much for being here. This is going to be a love reading for my wonderful Aquarius. This is for Aquarius and Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. This is a general love reading, so it's not going to resonate fully for every single Aquarius out there, but I do hope that you find it useful or at least enjoyable. If you come across this reading, I would say there's probably something here for you, but I would always say take what does resonate and leave what doesn't for somebody else. And this is a timeless reading, so it's whenever you come across it. So, my wonderful Aquarius, thank you so much for being here. I'm going to start by getting you one card from this deck for the general energy, and then I'm going to go straight into a spread. So for my Aquarius, please, let me get one card, please, for Aquarius's love reading today. One card for Aquarius, please. There we go. Okay. Also, we've got Aquarius. You have the Page of Cups that came out kind of sideways, kind of reversed. Let me just pop that there. Page of Cups, and at the bottom of the deck we have the Ten of Wands. Wow. I mean, the Page of Cups in reverse, it can be someone either not able to express their feelings right now, or I mean, it's not necessarily for me someone who doesn't have feelings, because it would be a different card. But we're talking about someone who potentially wants to show their feelings, their emotions towards somebody else, but is unable to. Now, I say this with love because I have so much Aquarius in my chart. I'm Aquarius Moon and Rising myself. But Aquarians, I know, I've dealt with a lot, can sometimes struggle with expressing their emotions. So, I mean, if this could be talking about that, but it doesn't have to be. But it could be other circumstances as well, because the Ten of Wands can talk about feeling overwhelmed, burdened, having a lot of demands on your time, your energy already, and almost, I mean, this Ten of Wands, the way it's showing a woman kind of being burnt at the stake effectively and tied to those 10 wands. So, but that is a bit of a martyr feeling I'm getting off of it as well, because obviously there were martyrs who were burned at the stake. It's a lovely dark way to start the reading, isn't it? But you'll probably like that, Aquarius. So, what was I going to say? So, this could be someone who's also kind of this could be someone you're dealing with, Aquarius, who's acting like a bit of a martyr and not expressing or dealing with their feelings and giving you lots of reasons as to why that is. And, you know, I have so much work to do. I have, you know, family or friends who need me or this kind of thing. So I can't tell you how I feel right now. I don't know. Let's have a look. The other thing is the Page of Cups can also talk about an apology, and in reverse, this could be someone who is refusing to give you an apology if you feel like there is one that you're owed, or this could be you who you want to apologize to someone, but you feel like you can't. Maybe they won't accept it, or that it's wouldn't be enough kind of thing, or that you just feel like tied up in some way in terms of it's too late to apologize. Let's see. So in this spread, I'm going to be asking 6 specific questions about you and the person who's coming through in this reading, Aquarius. When I'm saying this is how you feel about them, this is how they feel about you. If it's resonating for you the other way around, you can just flip it. That's absolutely fine. And if you've been here before and you're a returning subscriber, first of all, thank you so much for all your support. You will notice this, I'm attempting, this is the second one and I really didn't achieve it in the first one, but I'm attempting to do a shorter video just because I have been asked for like kind of a 30-35 minute format before a few times. Not everyone's got time to listen to me ramble on for an hour. Rest assured, if you do like the long ones, I will still be doing those again. I really can't keep a handle on talking in a short way. So, and if you're new to the channel, then thank you so much for trying me out, and I'm really happy to have you here. So let me just get the first 6 cards, please, for Aquarius. I have seen readers on here, on YouTube, who do a reading in 3 minutes, and I'm like, ow, how is that possible? How do they not want to continue digging? I'm just like, it's baffling. Anyway. So maybe it's them who can't apologize. Let's see. Oh my goodness. I feel like before I turn it over and it's the Two of Swords, I feel like we've got a stalemate going on. Okay, no, it's the Emperor, to be fair. Okay, I'm just going to get your second layer straight away, Aquarius, and then I'll go through the spread. And clarify again, please, the spread for Aquarius with the top 6 cards. Top 6 cards for Aquarius, please. Interesting. We had the Hierophant fall out while I'm shuffling with the Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. It seems to be a falling out with family. The Hierophant can also talk about marriage, but I'm strongly getting family. Maybe a father figure, with the Emperor being at the bottom of the first deck. Let's see. Or a father figure doesn't approve. Let's see. Oh, sorry. Struggling with the deck. There we go. Okay, wow, there's a lot of pentacles. Oh, okay, this is going to be an interesting one, Aquarius. At the bottom of the deck we have the Chariot of this one, and the Emperor drives the Chariot, to be fair. What on earth? Aquarius, I'm trying to make this short. So, underneath the Chariot here we have the Tower, the Four of Wands, and the Ten of Swords. There's something dramatic happened. Something dramatic happened with someone's home life. Like, whether this seems... I don't know if there was a car accident, and obviously I hope everyone's alright if there was, or not badly hurt, but I don't normally say this, but with the Chariot and the Tower and the Four of Wands, this has given me something to do with someone's home. Obviously there's stability, but specifically I'm getting like a car accident or something, maybe someone had some sort of speeding tickets, or there was something involving like reckless driving, effectively, that meant that if someone lost their home, lost their stability because of maybe drink driving. I'm also getting there might not necessarily have been an accident. Someone might have been arrested for drink driving. That it caused some sort of chaos in the home. It caused an ending, which I'm seeing more as like someone lost their home or lost their job. Maybe if there was something that they were something criminal, so they got a criminal record of some sort and then they got fired from their job, something like this. And it happened quickly and like out of the blue. Obviously, if it was nothing to do with a car or reckless driving, then it was just something that someone lost control of a situation. Now it could have been something else, like gambling or being reckless in some way, is kind of what I'm getting with that Chariot and the Tower combination. This is really being out of control, and it led to some sort of calamity that affecting their stability. Someone might have been tempted into doing something, but I feel like there's actually a solution coming. Famous last words, Aquarius, but I feel like there might be a solution coming. Someone that's going to find, which helps the situation massively. It helps make up for whatever happened in some way. Let me just have a quick look at the bottom of this deck. I feel like if there was something like this, then it may have caused a rift between, for example, your family and this person, Aquarius. So it could have been that they no longer approve of this person, or there's even been arguments between your family and this person. Someone may have found out that someone was spending like the joint account, like the joint money of the couple, might have found out that they were spending it recklessly in like you know, instead of having the money to pay the mortgage or the rent, they were taking that money and, you know, buying drugs, drinking, entertaining their friends. And there was some sort of moment of reckoning or a judgment that was passed on the person who was doing that. I feel like they are in the doghouse big time. There is a concern that they can't be trusted with money. This could even be someone who you're already in like a sense of separation from. Interesting, Aquarius. So let's get into the spread. How you're feeling about them. We have the Queen of Pentacles with the Seven of Pentacles. And I will say now, there is a shitload of Pentacles, especially on the second layer. So for some of you, you could be dealing with an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. They're usually better with money though. So I don't know, maybe someone's got that in their chart. Maybe you're an Aquarius, Capricorn, Cusper or something. Anyway, how you're feeling about them. Well, the thing is, the Queen of Pentacles is like the wife material queen of the deck. So but obviously reverse the roles, it was the other way around. But what I'm getting here is that you feel like you gave a lot to like nurture a home with this person. Like you were really open to giving a lot to being an excellent wife or an excellent husband, whichever, and a mother or father to your children. Like you put in a lot of effort and you were in this for the long run, and it's almost like, or you felt like that was this person, like this was someone that you could have all of that with, you could trust, you could have a long, healthy, happy relationship with, you know, with children, with pets, in maybe surrounded by like a beautiful home, like even in the countryside for some of you I'm getting as well, or like with near like rural kind of somewhere. I'm almost seeing like a farm or something like that. But anyway, that's very specific. It's not going to be for all of you. But you basically felt like this nurturing and abundance. And maybe there is still that lingering. But the problem is the Seven of Pentacles is here as well. And in this Seven of Pentacles card, you see how this person is looking at everything that they've planted and they thought would end up flourishing. And they've realised that they planted it in a wasteland, and that or that originally the soil was green and plentiful, etc. And no, you wouldn't have green soil, you know what I mean. That it was it would have grown things very well, but it's like it's dried up. The land has gone bad, kind of thing, that the seeds you planted are now not going to have a chance to grow well for the future. It's this pessimism that you're feeling about the future with this person when it comes to something solid and reliable. That you may feel like they've wasted your money. Like if you had joint life savings, this is definitely you feel like they, again, I'm getting like reckless with finances from this. Anything else you can tell me about how Aquarius is feeling about this person? Oh, the Fool in reverse. Talk about reckless. That is, I mean, there's the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. You may feel like you even made a foolish choice by getting into a relationship with this person. I mean, I wouldn't beat yourself up too badly because, you know, I just wouldn't if you are feeling like that. But I do get that for some of you, that this was a bad choice, a bad investment, this person, that this wasn't someone that you could rely on as like a giver, a protector for your family, for example. Anything else about how Aquarius is feeling about them? Wow. 9 of Swords and 4 of Swords and the 2 of Cups at the bottom of the deck now as well. I mean, 2 of Cups and the Lovers at the bottom of the deck both times. The thing is, I feel like there's circumstances that are bothering you big time right now, Aquarius. But then with the 2 of Cups, that's like a soulmate union. The Lovers is, again, on even more so because it's the major arcana as well. It is a love bond that is for the ages, if you like. It's not something that, it's not a passing crush. This person means a hell of a lot to you, and you may still absolutely have love for them, even though you're very disappointed in them right now, is kind of what I'm getting, and you're stressed out of your mind because of them. I feel like they've done something to stress you out, or, this 4 and 9 of Swords, this kind of, with this combination always gives me the feeling of, 4 of Swords is during the day, you're thinking about them and the situation and dreaming about, or daydreaming about it kind of thing. And then when you go to bed to try and sleep, then you still can't. You're still sat up in bed or lying in bed with your eyes open, thinking about them for hours as well. Very, very worried. Okay, let's carry on. How they're feeling about you. Oh, Aquarius, how they're feeling about you is the 7 of Wands with the 5 of Pentacles. For some of you, you may have thrown them out, or they may have had to leave a home that you were living in together because they feel absolutely wrecked right now, to be honest. They feel they're in a very bad position in terms of how they're feeling about your connection right now. They feel like they have been left out like a homeless person, effectively, with the 5 of Pentacles. This talks about kind of, it actually depicts essentially refugees who need somewhere to stay, to be safe, to kind of come in from the cold, and people are and they're in a kind of transitionary state of their home, of having no home, and they kind of feel like they have been pushed away and isolated from this connection. I'm not going to say by you. I'm not really getting that. It's almost like they feel, I am getting a little bit of sense like they feel like they've made their bed and now they need to lie in it, but they do feel completely pushed out into the cold, abandoned to an extent, but just in a really bad state of affairs. I'm not saying they feel abandoned and it's all your fault. It's almost like they don't know why they've been abandoned, is what I'm getting from it. Anything else you can tell me about how this person feels about Aquarius, though? How do they feel about them? Oh, wow. Ace of Pentacles with the Empress. So how they feel, and the Ace of Pentacles is on the spread later as well, how they feel is that they want a new beginning with you, Aquarius, that you are their Empress. Who is the divine feminine. She's the mother of the tarot. She's the wife. She's the most amazing way that someone could think about somebody. It would be the Empress, male or female. They feel that you are utterly, that no one else compares. They have got you above all others in their estimation. You are beautiful, strong, powerful. Like, you are inspirational. And they want that new beginning with you. I think they're hoping, they kind of know that there needs to be some time of healing, or they need to give you time to heal as well, and also they need to find a solution, is kind of what I'm getting. Anything else about how they feel about Aquarius? Why is that? We've got the Lovers in reverse has come out with the 4 of Swords. Why the Lovers in reverse, please? They might feel like you're actually having a new beginning elsewhere. Am I right? Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so effectively, they feel like at the moment things could not be worse between the two of you. Like, the situation is dire. they might even feel like you don't love them anymore, effectively, with the Lovers in reverse. And Eight of Swords, yeah, they feel like, with the Ace of Wands now at the bottom of the deck, they feel like there is almost, there's almost no way that they can see right now to have a new beginning with you. They feel like whatever's happened between the two of you or in your life, there's no way that they can take it back at this point, but they also can't see a way forward either. So they feel like they may have lost you, that they are isolated, that they are in a terrible state. This would be like, I'm kind of getting the sense of someone who's had to go and like move into a hotel, like a crappy hotel, because they, or you know, sleep on someone's sofa, or like a mate's sofa or something like that, and they are having to like wake up every day on that sofa, you know, like put the blanket away and try and keep out of the way of whoever they're staying with or their family or whatever, whilst their wife or their husband is in their family home somewhere else on their own, is kind of what I'm getting. Now, that being said, this person's current situation, Aquarius, we have the Nine of Cups with the Six of Swords. This person is fantasizing about finding the solution. They might be relying on friends right now for comfort and support, and they might be drinking as well, I would have to say, with the Nine of Cups, or kind of indulging in whatever it is that kind of makes them feel a little bit better about their circumstances. But it's like they would, for example, drink with their buddies and then try and what's the phrase, brainstorm, is it, about the solution to this situation, and try and see a way forward. But it's like they're seeing a way forward only when they're under the influence of something with it, which means that they don't see things completely clearly, if that makes sense. It's kind of like they that's why I'm saying they're fantasizing, but they are, it's like if you're under the influence of alcohol and you think, oh, actually things aren't, you know, maybe things aren't so bad. And then the solution seems pretty easy because you think, you know, things aren't so bad. But then when you're sober in the morning, it's like, oh shit, no, things are really bad. Now, does that solution apply? No, it doesn't apply anymore. It's kind of what I'm getting. Anything else about this person's current situation, please? They are all over the place. Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords, but pointing different directions. Two very fast moving knights as well. And both talking about going this way. No, I'll go this way. Like, kind of pulled in two different directions. The way they came out like that. So they are literally running in two different directions, effectively. Well, not running, but the horses are galloping in two different directions. Tell me more. What does this mean? The Devil and the Hermit. No wonder they're pulled in two different directions. Oh my god. We've got Capricorn and Virgo energy here. Not all Capricorns are devils though, just, I always like to say that. But that is their card. So the Hermit would be like wise counsel, like someone who is has wisdom, has, you know, has a sense of spirituality, will give you good sound advice, can be a bit of a guru, kind of sage, like a sage of the woods. And the Devil is the freaking devil. So if I was going to choose someone to get advice from, I would probably choose the Hermit. The Hermit does require a little bit of soul searching and also self-reflection and being honest with yourself and looking at who you really are in the mirror and facing that and what you've done, facing up to that, and then handling it as best you can. Obviously you might still fuck it up a bit, but you handle it the best you can. The Devil is going to tell you everything you want to hear. If this was a friend, for example, this is someone telling you, you didn't need that wife or husband anyway, let's just go, now you've got more time, now we can, you know, whatever it was that's caused the situation in the first place, now we can go drinking more, now we've got time to gamble more, or whatever. You didn't do anything wrong, you're a good guy, you're a good girl, like, you only meant well. That's what the Devil will tell you. So I feel like this person might have two influences in their current situation, or two people on their shoulders effectively, and I've just given you a little play of, you know, the two different advice they might be getting, and that makes sense as to why we have this. We have one person maybe giving them, advising them to act more in the Knight of Swords. It's still very fast and impulsive, but it's also speaking up courageously and speaking directly and dealing with a situation. And the Knight of Wands is all about passion and what feels good in the moment, and let's just do it. Let's worry about the repercussions tomorrow. So in this next position, I'm just going to be asking Aquarius, what action are you most likely going to be taking towards this person next? And we have the High Priestess with the Six of Pentacles. So with the High Priestess, this action kind of speaks about keeping matters quite close to your chest, not being really very open, especially this is more like keeping a little bit quiet, a little bit mysterious. So if it was just that energy, I would say maybe you're not going to really be taking much action towards them. It is also about your intuition though as well, and like making decisions from your heart and your gut and knowing what is right for you, which is not going to be right for everyone, but it is what is to be right for you. With that Six of Pentacles, this is a very it's a very generous of spirit kind of energy. Now, it could be telling me that your action is to trust your gut about how much you want to give this person, whether to be open, and because remember they're feeling like this, they're feeling left out in the cold, and a little bit woe is me, I have to be honest, is also coming through as well, just a little, just a tad. They're feeling the Five of Pentacles, you're feeling the Seven of Pentacles, like you made a really bad choice by ever investing in this person in the first place, and they've really let you down and let down your future plans. And it's like the action that you're going to be taking is the Six of Pentacles, which is in between the two of those. So there could be an element that you're going to be trusting your inner wisdom to very gracefully try and find some sort of compromise where you feel like it's fair, but you're not overgiving. This person isn't taking the piss, with your generosity, but also you want things maybe to return to a balanced place between the two of you. And you are going to trust your gut to act in the best way you know how to do that. But let me see, is there any... Whoa, okay. Knight of Wands... Oh, that's not just the Knight of Wands, I'm sorry. Knight of Wands flew out with the Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, and the other cards... Ace of Pentacles with the Knight of Swords. There's this push-pull of it's almost like if you come to me like this would be you, Aquarius. If you come to me like this, or try and come back towards me like this, which bearing in mind we just had the Knight of Wands because I was showing you, the Devil versus the Hermit, and I said the Knight of Wands versus the Knight of Swords. If you come into me like this with the Knight of Wands, and I'm going to be forced to respond like this with the Four of Pentacles and hold back my generosity, and actually just... The Knight of Wands is quite selfish, and it can be, not always, but quite self-serving, and doesn't necessarily take responsibility for their actions. And I feel like if they come towards you like that, then your gut is going to tell you to respond like this with the Four of Pentacles. Hold back, hold on to what you have left after their destructive behaviour. If they come to you properly with the King of Swords, which is... air energy, yes, it's your energy, Aquarius, but it's also just someone who is honest, responsible, smart, makes smart choices, and also has learnt from their mistakes and has learnt a lot and is ready to come towards you with a proper new beginning. Then I feel like you will be prepared to, rather than the Four of Pentacles, your response will be this: okay, maybe we can make this happen. So anything else about the action that Aquarius is going to take? Seven of Pentacles. But this time, and the bottom of the deck is the Chariot. Yeah, that makes sense. I was just saying how you feel the Seven of Pentacles about them, but this time the Seven of Pentacles is far more optimistic in this deck. This is more just about that kind of reviewing the potential of something. So it's exactly what I just said. You're going to see what they come to you with. You're going to hold your cards close to your chest about which direction you could go in terms of your response until you see what they're going to be offering you. And if... I've just explained everything, but yeah, if it's that Knight of Wands, forget it, bubs. And if it's more you come towards me as a King of Swords, then okay, I see potential. And however, you're going to review it, and however then after that time you've reviewed, you've decided from your gut what to do, then you can move forward in one direction or another with the Chariot. Okay, so the action that they're most likely going to take towards you next, Aquarius. I've just realised the combination. Oh my god. I didn't even notice this was here before because I was too busy with the other stuff. That's wild. The action they're going to take is the King of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles. Oh my god. Oh, I've shuffled it away already, but rewind like 2 minutes. The cards that immediately fell out was the King of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles, so I did that whole thing about if they come to you as the King of Swords, then you're on kind of thing. Damn, that's crazy. Oh, the action they're going to take is the King of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Now, this King of Swords, I have to say, it is the deck that I've used, so I have to mention it. It is a little bit of like, he's got a whole warrior's armor, suit of armor on. It's like someone coming to, you remember, bearing in mind that Page of Cups that came out in reverse at the beginning, someone finally coming to kind of talk to you. This person has some pride as well, I would say. And it's like they finally are coming towards you to try and sort things out. It's like this person can barely find a way to get the words "I'm sorry" out of their mouth. But I think that could just be at first. My feeling is that this person it will probably come towards you with quite a cold, hard exterior and a bit prepared for battle, I would say, with this suit of armor. This is like someone worried about your reaction and how this conversation is going to go. So like, I'm just picturing, when they send like people in to train attack dogs, and the person goes in with like Michelin Man of like sofa cushions, or I'm sure it's not sofa cushions, but you know what I mean, like protective gear on. They go in to face the ravenous German Shepherd or whatever it is that they're training. That is the picture that I keep getting in my head. So this person is really preparing for the worst. I don't mean to chuckle. Anything else you can tell me? I just can't believe it's the same combination. And I honestly hadn't noticed, otherwise you would have seen that reaction when the King of Swords and Ace of Pentacles came out the first time. And that's 3 different decks that I'm using for that alignment to happen as well. It's amazing. The action that anything else you can tell me about the action that they're going to take towards Aquarius? Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles. Oh, wow. The Wheel of Fortune just came out, but it landed on top of the Wheel of Fortune that's already out in the next position. The offer that they are going to effectively make is going to turn the whole situation around from how it seems right now. Anything else you can tell me? Yeah. 5 of Pentacles is in reverse with the Ace of Cups. Wow. Bearing in mind they feel the 5 of Pentacles right now. I just said the offer that they're going to make. I love it when my cards back me up. The offer that they're going to make you, Aquarius, is going to turn this whole situation around. And now the 5 of Pentacles has come up, literally flipped around to be reversed with the Ace of Cups, which is obviously can be a new beginning. Oh my god! And underneath the Ace of Cups is the 10 of Pentacles. I was going to say the Ace of Cups can be a new beginning in love, but it can also be a renewal of an existing connection. Like, let's start again. Now, I think you still have a lot of love for them. So I think this is actually going to come as good news. But I think you're in a very practical and pragmatic place of like, it's all dependent on how they come towards you, to be fair. This suggests that for the majority of you, they're going to come towards you in a really good way. That then you review things and you're like, okay, there is hope here, basically. So but that's for the majority of you. Obviously, we can't determine free will from tarot. So if some of them decide to listen to the devil, you might get a Knight of Wands on your door, but I think then you're going to listen to your intuition and hold back. But it's looking pretty good. So what's going to be happening between you and this person going forward, the next few weeks, next month from when you come across this reading, Aquarius, we have the Ten of Swords clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. So I want to know what the Ten of Swords is just to check, but my feeling now after the rest of this reading is that this seems like it is over between the two of you currently. By the time that this kind of plays out, now I say a month, but that there's no time in tarot, so it could be play out in different time frames for all of you. But let's say the next month, for the purpose of this video, it's going to go from seeming like this is ended, this is over, what an idiot I was to even go down this path with this person, to have children with them, to, you know, etc., etc. And by the time this has all come to pass, this situation is going to be massively changed, like 180. That's my feeling about it so far, but let's use this one. And let's just clarify and confirm, please, what's going to be happening for Aquarius and their person going forward. Hanged Man has come out sideways. That is telling me that something, you know, someone needed to go through a kind of a period that was, it was like an endurance, and not necessarily you needed to go through it, although the Hanged Man normally is for our own benefit, but there was a period that maybe you both went through which felt like a bit of an endurance test to actually come out the other side. It could also talk about the fact that this whole thing, the potential of losing you, Aquarius, may really have changed this person's perspective on what they were doing, or whatever it was that got them into this situation, or the two of you into this current situation as it is. It might have changed their whole perspective on that as well. For example, if it was a drinking culture, if it was some sort of vice or gambling or something, it's like actually they're now seeing things differently in terms of what that's worth compared to how much you're worth to them. Anything else? Wow, Strength and the Empress is back. So Leo and Taurus energy there. What's the Ten of Swords? Tell me about that specifically, please. What is the Ten of Swords? I feel like it's going to be something about the vice, if I have to guess. Something that someone was waiting for somebody to end. What is the ending? Oh no. Okay. Sorry. I just need to get to the bottom of this. What is this? World in reverse. What's the world in reverse? Knight of Wands. There we go. Interesting. Okay. Someone needed to leave some sort of behavior behind them once and for all, have the inner strength to actually stop behaving in a particular way which was hurting the other person, like behaving like the Knight of Wands effectively. And this could have been a way that they behaved in their childhood, or, you know, when they were younger. It could have even been the need to grow the fuck up, pardon my language. But like, there is this strong energy here of like someone who has been through a battle of some sort. They have, and it was such a struggle to end something. and maybe even to like leave that chapter of their life behind. And I don't know if that chapter was just something that they went through as a child, or it's going to be different for all of you, but it was something that they needed to overcome. It could even be like a vice or like or an influence in their life that was very destructive. It could have even been like self-sabotage, that when things are actually going well in their life, they do something to destroy it all. Just very, like, maybe potentially quite immature behavior. And it was like they really needed to give it a rest already. And I keep saying this thing about like a warrior. Like, I don't know if this person does some sort of fighting, but I mean like professional fighting. That's again very specific, but I'd prefer to be specific because I don't like to give vague messages that just apply to a million people. I think it means more if this actually resonates for you. But anyway, if this part doesn't resonate, then fine. But it just, yeah, I just get the sense that this person has either been through battle, of some sort, whatever that means. But that could have it might have been something that then they were clinging on to some aspect of it, and or clinging on to something that hurt them a long time ago, and that could be some sort of trauma that has still been in their present that was stopping them from actually being happy and being in a happy, loving, stable commitment. I would say there's something that they're finally going to close out and put an end to once and for all, and it's actually causing huge change, huge positive change for this connection as well. Okay, very interesting reading, Aquarius. I hope you enjoyed it. I haven't said yet, but please do hit the like button for me. If you've watched this long, then it just takes a mere second to hit the like button, and I really appreciate it. It really helps the video and the channel. And if you'd like to hear more from me, then please do subscribe, and there'll be more videos up soon. And if it did resonate at all, please leave me a comment and let me know. I love to hear it when it does resonate. Okay, and I'm just going to get you a spirit animal card to finish off the reading. So for my lovely Aquarians, please. My lovely Aquarius. Is genuinely too many. I know I say that a lot, but that was like 10. Let's just get one more because I've got 2. Let me just get one more. These cards are so big, it's really hard to just get one card out. Let's get one. And you still give me 2. Fine. Okay, fine. So we've got the first 2 is Scarab Beetle Spirit. Magic works through you. The Badger Spirit, be fearless and bold. There's that kind of warrior spirit with the badger. We've got the Electric Eel Spirit, bring your ideas to life, finding a solution. The Bat Spirit, a rebirth is assured. Yeah. So the Scarab Beetle is also like a symbol of protection as well. So I think and kind of good fortune I'm kind of getting with ancient Egypt. So there is good fortune coming to the situation, and this seems to have been like in stasis with the bat. It hasn't actually died, this relationship. It's been asleep, or it's been cocooned during the day, and it's about to, be reborn. There is with the Electric Eel Spirit, it's saying bring your ideas to life. I think this person is going to find a solution to whatever the situation is between the two of you. They're going to find that solution. They are going to be bold about coming towards you and making that, telling you their idea, telling you their solution. You're going to review it. But there is an element of protection around you about this situation, and maybe theirs as well. And this situation, as I think I said, if you think like when you're watching this reading that this connection is dead and over, then by the time this plays out, this is going to do a 180 flip, and then we have the rebirth as assured card. So that's what I've got for you this time, Aquarius. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was useful for someone out there. Thank you so much for all your support. I wish you all my best. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.